Before we get into the get down, my brother, I need to get your experience last night at Chrome 23, sir. Can you give me backstory, sir?
Oh, Chrome 23 was a movie, man. I was tired. I had a fucking 6-hour flight. As soon as I got off, I mean, that shit was like, first of all, shout out to Remy Martin, not only for putting the card together for the females, but putting the card together in New York. She made history. This is the first battle event in the Mecca, in I want to say 2-3 years. So that was crazy in itself. Like, the energy was there. Everybody from New York was there because, you know, them Cali flights. I'm not saying niggas don't got it, but
Right.
man, that shit, niggas don't got it, man. But
do you miss battle? Even that's funny asking you this question because you battle anywhere, my nigga. You can battle out. For you, it doesn't matter.
Nah. But no, I definitely miss battle rap.
At the crib?
Yeah. New York energy is just, you know what I mean? Shout out to everywhere else, but the New York energy is just different. You know what I mean? So we was all saying that. It was me, the Surf, Rex, Mook, Shug, Cortez. We was all saying like, yo, we gotta come back. We gotta come back to the Mecca one time, man.
Why was people saying the crowd was trash last night?
Now you know what it is. It's like the crowd wasn't trash. It's just like sometimes like aesthetics and things go into like a battle event. So it was a battle rap crowd. Everybody, bro. That I walked through that crowd. I knew about like 95% of people in there. So it was a lot of battle rappers, a lot of people that always watch battle rap events. So it was that. And then also, yeah, somebody in the comments said it best. The crowd was full of battle rappers. So you always need fans at the events. The fans are gonna go,
Right.
You feel me? When you got a bunch of rappers in the room, you're gonna get a Or even when we saying it's crazy, we not jumping out of our seats because we battle. So I think that's what it was. But Remy definitely put on, though. It was an experience. Like, if you never been to a battle rap event and that was your first time, you would have felt like, oh, shit, this shit is fire.
And the word experience, DNA, what you just said, like you said, it's her first event, so she probably learning different things. Like, I want her to get a different camera guy, respectfully, holla at Twiz or somebody to that effect. You know, but like you said, the Kings, he's learning different shit at first event, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. And she's here to stay, so she's planning other ones. So, you know what I mean? You could just tell, like, she's determined. So she's not going to, you know what I mean, just, you know what I mean, sit back. Like, whatever kinks need to be figured out,
right?
You know, I'm pretty sure they're going to get done by the next one and all that.
Battle of the night was?
Couture versus Miss Hustle.
Okay.
Hands down. Salute to both of them. They went crazy. You know what I mean?
Now, one of my favorite female battle rappers, right? She said your name last night because they feel like you were the only one showing the love in the crowd. When she said, yo, DNA, I heard when she said that. I was talking about QB, man.
Shout out to QB.
Love QB, man. Love QB, man.
Yo, QB was going off, but when I was doing that, all right, so first of all, let's jump into that. 40 bars versus QB is hands down the most disrespectful battle that I ever seen. Maybe there's some out there that I haven't seen, but being up close and personal for that, I don't know how either one of them did it. Salute to them. My hat's off. But so when that part happened, I was joking in the crowd saying like battle rap ain't broke. I'm like, yo, after this, battle rap is broke. Everybody was laughing, and then she heard me laughing, but I wasn't reacting to the bar. She had some shit, so you know what I mean. I just got caught off. I got caught at the wrong time laughing, but yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yo, when 40 said bring him back, what was y'all expression when you in the battle rap?
Bro, we was looking like this is not like it's that, but it's like after one, like it's like they were setting the bar every round of disrespect. You know what I mean, so the first 140, she was jabbing, it wasn't too disrespectful, and then QB just took that shit to. Now, we like, okay, she's wilding. Round 2, 40 came back, more disrespect. Then QB took it up a notch. And then round 3, 40, I guess she just said, all right, I'm about to just go somewhere. Like, that shit was, I had 40 winning. You know what I mean? I think QB did good. I just think she got to get around people that's doing it now and really, you know what I mean, watch a couple more events, go to them. You know, just tighten up for what's going on in the era right now. But she definitely did her thing, though. But 40's writing is not elite.
To go back on QB right quick, though, DNA, you know this better than I do. QB, she's known for being disrespectful. She's coming to the game having that stigma on her, the
Nah,
disrespect.
but bro, right? Listen. It's one thing to you know what I mean, imaginary say, I'll kick your daughter down the stairs and I'll punch your son. That's one thing. Arsenal do that. It's a whole nother thing when you taking a real life situation. You got to understand the level of disrespect, right? If somebody, like, even if somebody, when I didn't have a daughter, people gave me a daughter. So that's not really disrespectful. That's just you know what I mean, trying to make it sound good in the battle. But it's the difference if you calling somebody's kid by name, or you calling their relative by name, or you bringing their relative up and they really died. Like that's next level. So that's what was happening yesterday.
You're right.
You know what I mean? They wasn't just saying hurtful things. Like they was taking real situations and going in on it. I'm like, oh nah, this shit crazy. Like, y'all wilding. But I mean, you know what I mean? It shows a testament they got through it. So
and listen, QB, listen, she can give it out and take it. I'll give it that. Yeah. You feel me? Because she still there and took it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, sir. Grudge match, main event, URL Resolution 2, sir.
Yeah.
How you call the battle? You and Hollow? Have you got to watch it again and assess it yourself?
Nah. I didn't get to watch it again, man. But you know, it took me a while, man. You know, we thought we was gonna get it with King Los. We was aiming for it. We're real sick, but you know, the streets got what they needed. They could calm down now.
This nigga here. You said, all right. His approach to you. Let me go ahead first. I'm shocked, DNA, that you had more personals than he did.
I can understand you saying that. I was saying that on caffeine. So, right, let me just give you a backstory on this, 3, and you tell me where I'm tripping.
All right.
From the live that me and him was on that you got on YouTube and the one that I got on mine, was he not talking crazy?
Yes.
Even in the face-off, when I was
talking about he took it there in the face-off. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, it was confusing me. Like, bro, if this is not the route you wanted to go, you never hit me up. You never DM me. Like, if that, like, even though you crossed the line already, I'm still a genuine person enough to where if you would have hit me like, yo, DNA, I bugged out in the face-off and on the live, yo, man, I'm not mentioning none of your family members, none of your personal business, boom, boom, boom. I still wouldn't have did it. But it's like, that's the energy he was giving off. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, because if I'm saying I'm from Queens, you from Queens, and my whole approach the whole time was like, I'm just better than you, I didn't understand why he was doing all of that. Like, oh, yo, I gave you a bar. I didn't give you this bar. I'm like, all right, this the level you stooping to. So don't get mad now that I stooped there with you. It's like, bro, you started it. You gave off that energy. Like, if that's not the direction you was going, why'd you even bring any of that up? Like, we didn't even have to go there. So that I was kind of lost. Like, I didn't get it. But
so from the face-off and those IG lives, you're in the writing process. You already beat him to the punch. Like, I'm expecting him to take it there.
I mean, put it like this, right? So when he says, right, at the point, this is what I want to tell a lot of people. Hollow the Don, to my knowledge of knowing him, he's a great battle rapper, legend, Mount Rushmore, in my opinion, and all that. He beats a lot of people before he even gets to the battle with them because he manipulates them. You got to think, his mind games are impeccable. So it wasn't going to work with me. I'm like, yo, you got one live saying, yeah, I'm getting personal. He said it on a live with me and Nels. Yeah, I'm going to get personal. I'm going to talk about all of this, nigga. And then he got the live with Angry Fan where he says, oh, I don't kick it like that. I'm not getting personal. So it's like, bro, you got 2 different statements out there. Like, all right, I already see what game you playing. You feel me? Then, like, he was on Angry Fan, like, yo, we can go 4 rounds. We can, I mean, I'm clipped up. And then he'll be like, oh, nah, the time is 3:30. Then the time was 5 minutes. So it's like, you doing all these tricks with me, bro. I don't know what to believe. So that's why I went in there overly prepared. And I went in there on my, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But the thing with it too is like, what people don't know is me and him haven't had like, even when all right, just so people know, we was never really close. It was a mutual respect. It's like somebody said, like, oh, if Banks came to battle right now, would you battle him? No. Like, I wouldn't battle LL Cool J. I wouldn't battle Havoc. Rest in peace. I wouldn't battle Prodigy.
Right.
Anybody that came from Queens that put on before me, I got a respect of, yo, you paved the way. You know what I mean? That's my paying homage. But it's also like, just because I'm paying homage, don't confuse it. Don't keep taking shots and think the homage, it runs out. So that's what happened in this situation. So it was like, me and him ain't really been on the speaking terms of like even communicating that much since like 2012, like end of 11. So it's like, whatever he knew about me is what he knew then. or whatever he heard somebody else tell him through third parties. You know what I mean? So but not to mistaken, he was trying to get personal. He was bringing up the gambling shit. That shit just isn't, relevant no more. I don't gamble no more. Was it a time that I gambled bad? Yeah, but it never got to a point where I couldn't pay my rent. But you know what I mean? But if he would have said that then it would have made more sense. But I don't even do that no more. So I was kind of lost because I'm like, yo, the way you was talking like you was going for blood, like you was about to leave it all out on the table. And then when we get there, you making it seem like I crossed the line, which I was telling people before, like, you know what I mean? He be saying one thing, then apologizing for it and playing victim, which, like, I don't be with that, bro. Like, if I go there, I'm going to stand on what it is because you pushed me there. That's what I kept saying from the beginning. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, in reality, people don't even know he dissed me first in the Clips battle. Never dissed him first. So
were you worried? Listen, I was worried a little bit though, because respectfully, I know Shine and Clips are your brothers, right? Personally, I had Hollow beating Shine and Clips. So I was like, DNA's in that circle. I don't know if it's gonna be 0-3 for that particular unit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean like whatchamacallit, like I always tell people, man, one battle got nothing to do.
That's true.
I mean, with another, like it's people that I battled that the coaching feels like I lost to, and Sean and Clips got clear W's or vice versa, however it goes. So, it's
what
just
is it about Hollow D that it seems to be that he has matches and they be serious grudge matches? You, Shine, Math, John, Arsenal, like those are real big grudge matches. What is it about Hollow that it seems to be like he has these real intense battles?
I mean, I don't know. For me, my only thing that I was telling people in the battle is like, I mean, at some point in time, bro, if you was once close or cool with certain individuals and you have a falling out with almost all of them, what point do you say is not them and it's you? You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know every story, I don't know every background. I can only tell you mine's. Like mine's was, you know what I mean? We had a mutual respect. That's why I said I never wanted to battle him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say we was best friends or even close as friends, but we had a good rapport. Like, you know what I mean? I respected him. He respected me. We was always.
Yeah, he bought
behind the scenes where, you know what I mean? He'll take jabs, whether it be a jab to one of the other people in our circle. And then when I'm saying something about it, it's, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, I was bugging. Same type of shit you see on camera. Or to be like interviews where he'll say certain shit or a post he'll make and then delete it. And then that's why it was the thing of, oh, do you have proof? Like, I'm not screenshotting it when it happens, but it's like, all right, I see you took a shot there. I see you took a shot there. And then we always would have a line of communication where it's like, all right, we figured it out. Cool. And then it just got to a point where I was like, man, fuck it. Around the JC battle, like, this nigga always does this. Like, it's always, yo, let me say this. Throw a rock, hide my hand. Throw a rock, hide my hand. Like, nah, at this point, we don't got beef because it's never that serious. It's rap shit. But now, like, I could smoke you. And that's when I started getting on it. Like, I'll smoke him. And then, you know what I mean? Him and Sean got into it. So that was lined up. And then he still tried to play the, oh, nah, DNA's tripping. He wants my spot. But it was never really that. Like, I was content with, bro, I'm content with 50 being where he's at in Queens and LL Cool J and I don't care about that. Like, I wouldn't care if we never battled and people said Hollow was #1 from Queens. It is what it is. Like, he came before me, as he should. You know,
so, this battle wasn't the best of Queens then, right? It wasn't none of that. Then,
no,
right?
no. Of course.
Okay.
I'm saying if we never got got in the ring, I was cool and content with it. Staying at Hollow is #1. Not mean, and I came after. I'm saying once he kept taking shots, then of course my mind is gonna go to, well, nigga, I'm gonna treat you like everybody else. The same way I want to be the best in battle rap. Now I'm trying to be the best in I'm trying to be the best in Queens too. So yeah, then that's what it turned into.
The coin toss. Are you surprised he wins the coin toss and elects to go for you to go first?
Bro, somebody just said on my caffeine stream, like, yo, DNA, you look nervous. I wasn't nervous at all. I was surprised. Like, this nigga really chose. I'm like, oh, well, in my mind, I'm like, oh, well, he's about to get busy then if he wants me to get the last word.
Yeah, that was the Psych I Lied, man. I don't want to beat up Hollow, man. I don't like the Psych I Lied. I don't know how you feel about it as a battle rapper. Me at the crib, I'm like, all right, Verb gives you a showtime, then he incorporates bars. Twerk, there's a strapped in, then incorporates bars. You rap, Take care of us when the psych I lied, and then don't really say much after the psych I lied and just pass the mic to DNA. And it's like, how do you feel about that as you're listening to that?
I didn't know what to think. I'm just like, yo, I don't know. You know what I mean? If he was zoned out, what happened? Did he forget? I don't know. But like, it was like, yeah, it was looking bad. You know what I mean?
Would you agree the second round is the most debatable round? If someone told you to give Hollow the second round, so you say what?
I'm not mad at it. That was the closest round. Being two, you know, it was a lot of shit I ain't get out. You know what I mean? Due to the time. So I wouldn't be tripping at that at all. You know what I mean? To me, that was his best round, and I didn't get to finish my round. Had I finished my round, that probably would have been a worse round. That closer for that second was no. The first round closer with the gun scheme was
that gun scheme was fire.
Yeah,
that gun scheme was crazy. The smooth criminal lean down. I like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Was this battle also like Big Bro versus Little Bro?
No. You know, he told, I believe it was Nels, like, he was like, oh, yeah, man, DNA talking all that. He said it on Angry Fan, too. Like, when DNA stand in front of me, it's like, da-da-da, that shit is going to change. And I'm like, nah, not really, because we didn't have that relationship. Like, I'm honest. If somebody said, if me and Cortez ever had a falling out, and he was like, oh, DNA's my little bro, I'm a jacket. Because it's true. Conceited, Clips, Cortez, like, if any one of them said that.
I got to give you pushback, though, D. This how I follow your career, though. I go back to the days of you, Amzilla, Cortez, Newborn, rapping outside on 50 Cent, Shut Your Blood Clot Mouth beat.
Yeah, Shut Your Blood Clot Mouth in the middle of Queens and Flushing.
So I watched that numerous times, so I'm thinking, niggas is crow. And you mentioned Amzilla's name in the third round, right?
Yeah, in the second round. But
second round.
Even somebody like that people don't know in the culture, when Amzilla walk around and say DNA my little bro, I'm not mad at that because it's true. You feel me? Like with Hollow and Amzilla had a better rapport than me and Hollow. Hollow and Cortez had a better rapport. Hollow and Clips had a better rapport than me and Hollow. Not saying we had beef, but I'm saying they're older. So when I'm hanging out with Clips, Cortez, and Conceited is strictly rapping because you know what I mean. I'm 18. These niggas is. You know what I mean, in the club, they older already. So,
right.
With Hollow, you know what I mean, we just wasn't into the same things, or we didn't. I mean, of course, I seen him a couple times in Queens. He seen me, but we never really used to hang out like that. It was just respect. You know what I mean, like I respect you, you respect me. It's love, but you know what I mean, like so, I didn't feel that. Like that's the thing. I would have a tougher time when it was Clips in Your Honor versus me and Don. I was having a tougher time then. Not even feeling like me and Don wouldn't win, but it was tougher just to even stand across from Clips. Like the times that me and Sean did the ESPN or any of those battles, it's still tough then because it's like I'm not even about to say anything remotely close because this is my brother. With Hollow, it was like, yo, I had respect for you at one time, but it felt the same way as battling Real Sick or Av or I fuck with you. Like, I mean, we cool outside, but we're not close to where I'm like, damn, or where I'm looking at you like, oh, shit, it's really him. It was like, all right, my nigga, I see you. And I'm about to get crazy.
I'm a little bit surprised, DNA, that Hollow battles Math and you, and he doesn't really get to the personal thing. And I'm really shocked.
I mean, I don't know about that situation with him and Math, but when
I'm only saying, not situation-wise, just personal-wise.
No. I'm saying, I'm like what I'm saying, I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I'm not there.
Got you.
Like I know about that. I know about the water situation just because I was supposed to go, but I wasn't there, so I couldn't go into detail about that either. I just know what people were saying and all that. I don't know what he knew about Math. I don't know what Math knew about him that they left out. I don't know anything about that. I'm saying with me and him, it was like the only situation that I knew about prior to us getting scheduled with the battle was when I was talking about his jaw, but he that's public information. He said that in his passwords.
Left, right, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So anything else I said, like
he battled pass with the drug with the white.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's public knowledge, but anything else that I knew, I found out after we wasn't cool no more. So it wasn't too much that I knew, like when we was cool, because that's the point I'm trying to get at. We wasn't, you know what I mean? Like even me gambling, he wasn't around me when I was gambling like that. It was glimpses. So, you know, of course, we all friends. So somebody else probably, yo, DNA's wild in the casino right now. He's blowing wild bread.
Right.
Obviously, at the time, we're not scheduled with the battle. So that's how he can know that. That's what I'm saying. That's where all the information would come from about me and him as years go on through third parties, because me and him are not telling each other. So that's that's the thing of like, you know what I mean?
Him cutting you off and talking through your rounds.
Look, this is what I said though, right? Because my whole thing is I'm a stand-up guy. I'm not going to dive into the personals and tell you how I know it's true and all that. That's not my job. Like, that's, people believe it or people don't. But I'll say this, like, aside from the math battle, you've never seen him look like that. So there should be everybody's answer when it's like, what was I saying compared to that? Because he was saying shit in his rounds, and y'all see me, I'm smiling the whole battle, because it's like, bro, he said he seen me pop a pill. Bro, I've never popped a pill a day in my life. You know what I mean? So it's funny. I'm not gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna yell at you because you're saying I did something that I didn't? Like, nah, bro. Like, I never, you know what I mean? I never wasn't able to pay my rent. Like, none of that was true, but it was funny. So I say all that to say, like, you know what I mean? When you saying stuff that's not true, why would you get bothered? Like, you only bothered and talking through my rounds, and your man is getting mad because obviously it's truth to what I'm saying. So yeah, it was unprofessional. Like, I wouldn't expect that. Like, I wouldn't expect him to let me go. I wouldn't expect him to go first. And
grabbing his bag in the battle.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have expected him or his people to be talking, knowing how I could freestyle. That's why I kind of felt like he underestimated the situation. Like, bro, that's like if we got any rules in battle rap, no matter what niggas, because niggas hate on me a lot. But one thing a nigga will tell you, yo, please don't talk when that man is rapping.
Twerk! Sorry, twerk!
Yeah, like, bro, I land those, like, those are like, that's a specialty. So I'm like, when I see him doing it, I'm like, bro. Okay.
It will.
Like, yeah, and my whole thing just be like, a nigga will, like, I say what I have to say, like, you're never going to throw me off. I'm never going to forget my rounds. I'm never going to forget my material. And I'm never going to freestyle and then not know where I left off after I did it. So it's
that's so ill. That's so ill. You got to let that breathe, though. You got to let that breathe, what you just said. For you to do that, a lot of these niggas can't do that, but you get chastised all the time for bullshit. But the skill level you have.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I be so conditioned with my rounds that, like, niggas will tell you when they, like, certain people that was just around me for this battle is like, yo, every time this nigga spitting around, he's saying something different. Because I'll add shit, take shit out there. Like, what happened to that part? Oh, I don't like it no more. Oh, I'm going to do this. So I'm up there just crazy. Like, but I like the range of being free, because it's like anything can happen. I could
right.
8 freestyling, then go back into what I had written. So at that point, it's like the rhymes it's not technical. It just feels free. Like, I'm just there. Like, nigga, whatever you want to do. You want to freestyle right now? Boom. You want to battle? You want this? You want that? And I feel like that was the thing that he doesn't, like, I think he went into the battle thinking the old DNA. Because it's like when we in the battle, I was actually the one that was more unorthodox.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I start the battle with a joke. I'll get into a flow pattern. I'll get serious with him. I'll get to some a stretch where I'm just punching. I'll get into a slogan where I'm like, you get away with murder. I'll do some fast rapping, lyrical shit, then crack a joke. Like, I was wild. I was all over. So it's like, I don't know what he was thinking going into the battle. Like, I don't know if he, like, the old DNA, yeah, I was kind of on one pace of not
right.
my flow 4-bar buildups, but as of late, like, I got so many things in my repertoire, like in my arsenal that I could go to that I'm like, yo, I don't know. But I mean, I ain't gonna sit there and say, I just would have thought he would have put more respect on, you know what I mean, what I've been doing. But I don't even know if he's really been tapped in.
I like that, the giant player Victor Cruz line, and I was fucking with that.
Oh yeah, you were a giant player.
Though, you know what I mean?
Giant player, but every time you touch down, you needed Victor Cruz, or you ain't gonna dance your way out of this one.
I gotta give you pushback though. Did you know Mike Zombie was in the building?
Yeah, but
why you ain't take the line out then?
Not, you want to know why? Because
right.
this is the thing, 3. And like I said, I'm not trying to go into shit too deep because I don't like explaining it. You believe
got you.
Right? I didn't say they're not cool no more. I've had falling outs with people that every time you see me on camera with, you're never gonna know how to falling out with them because we're there smiling and laughing. But like I say again, the proof is in the pudding. Hitting label was a thing. It's not a thing anymore. Why is that? Something with, I mean, like,
right.
Say, like, it turned to a hitting label. You said no more LOM, hitting label, and then you went back to LOM. So something transpired in that. Now, do I know all the details of what transpired? No. But did I hear certain things? Yeah. So that's why I said the line. When he says he's there, I point. I said, I know, I see him. and went right back into the line.
The Lennon line, was that ouchie though?
It was ouchie in the sense of usual DNA because I don't even dive into that. But
because I was like this, I was like,
but I still didn't diss his son. Like I
No,
would
no,
never
no,
do
no.
that. Yeah, I still didn't come at his son. It was more of a shot at him, and that's
Right,
my
right.
thing. And that's my thing of why I say again, you playing victim, you doing the face off. You don't know the structure of my house. My house is. This is gonna sound hilarious. My house is hollow. My house is hollow. So when he hears my daughter say something in the background while I have the bottle of champagne, she's all the way upstairs.
Right.
That's why he was like, DNA, are you drinking in front of your daughter? I'm like, no, because I'm not, bro. My daughter does not see me drinking. So it was like, even when you saying that, you're trying to paint a narrative of I'm this wild alcoholic that's spilling liquor and drinking in front of my daughter. And I thought of that bar that day after the face-off. Like, it's crazy he's saying that, boom, but you know what I mean? I know what he does. I know he still does it, boom. So that's where I got the bar from. So that's what I'm saying. Like, everything I was saying was just really based on what he was saying. It's like he started it and I finished it. So that's why I'm like, yo, anybody saying, like, DNA, you crossed the line, I didn't, because he started diverging into things that I wasn't. It's not like I got in the face off and said, yo, Hollow, it's crazy you got a kid and you sipping lean.
Right.
That would never be my angle, because it's like, I thought we was better than that. I wouldn't, even though I gave him that upload and downloaded bar, I was never going to mention it because it's like, for what? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I wouldn't even put that narrative out there, because as brothers, as friends, people misconstrue writing. Nobody's writing rhymes. Nobody's saying, here, DNA, here's 8 bars, putting a flow pattern together, rhyming the words. You might be walking, a nigga might be like, oh, I got Ave. Oh, you know Martin Luther King Boulevard. And then you'll think of the idea. So I didn't sit there and say, here, hollow, boom, boom, boom. But I said, yo, upload it, download it. Just like you said, oh, you know, the Men in Black, forget it. All right, cool. So it's like, I wouldn't even have brought that up, because it's like, for what, bro? Like, I don't even want to. That was my thing. I felt like in the face-off, he was trying to put things on my name that could last forever. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like that was the problem, to where I stopped fucking with him the way I used to, because it's like, I don't go off for what somebody does. I go off intent. If you pull a gun out on me and it jams, don't tell me, yo, DNA, I didn't kill you. You didn't kill me. You didn't kill me because it's intent. You see what I'm saying? Like why everybody else laughs and jokes. Okay, cool. Somebody that I'm not close with disses me about Joe Biden, I chalk it up to the game. You diss me about it. Bro, this shit is on TMZ. I did an ad for the president of the United States. What if they just cancel me behind that? You have a whole video up promoting, yo, this nigga's not hip-hop. Don't fuck with him. It's funny until niggas say, all right, you know what, Hollow, thinking about it, bro? You right. Yeah, we don't fuck with DNA. We see niggas get canceled every day. You just don't got that power. So don't double back and then say, like, oh, well, you know, yo, I was just doing this. It's like, bro, but your intentions have been shady. Like, you said things that could stick to me for forever, and people could run with this. In my next battle, I'm going to hear about, oh, well, I know you and Hollow the Don share bars. Who did this? You made that a thing. So don't get mad that I made something else a thing because you started that. That's what I'm saying, bro. I was not trying to battle that nigga creating no narratives. I was going to battle him straight up. Yo, I think I could rap better than you. The moment we got into the face-off, that's all he started doing was narratives. Oh, DNA, you don't write your shit. These people gave you this. Oh, you're drinking in front of your daughter. Oh, such and such said that. And then that's when I started going left. Like, if people remember, I never said anything personal to him until he did. When we first started talking, I was just like, yo, I'm better than him. And then he started bringing up shit. I'm like, well, wherever you want to drift this conversation to, I'm ready to go there. Because we're not going to do the, you know what I mean? And that's the thing I feel like people get confused with me. Like, haha, it's funny, it's battle rap. Don't forget this is a job. And a lot of people take my kindness for weakness. Because I hold back because I know I'm doing the job. So it's like, now you just see me get into the full character of like, damn, I didn't know DNA was like this. It's like, I always been like this. I just try to stay professional, but it's like y'all getting the picture misconstrued too much. Now I'm gonna go wherever the other individual wants to go, because we just gonna stop playing this game of like, I hold back while somebody else goes crazy, then they apologize off camera, but nobody sees the apology.
That apology off camera, DNA? That apology off camera, boy?
Bro, you know how many times in my battle rap career, you know how many times that has happened, and I'm just not egotistical where I want to record somebody or post it up or prove it. To me, that's corny. So it'd be like, you came to me as a man, let me do it. But now I start realizing that the internet and the age we in now, like, yo, nah, somebody disrespects you publicly, I have to give the same energy back because you're not apologizing publicly. So that's really all the situation really boils down to, is that it was a lot of times where it's just like, bro, don't play victim, because you made it to where, you know what I mean, this was like, a lot of people don't know he dissed me first in the Clips battle. I didn't diss him first.
What was the line though? I don't remember.
Clips gave me the idea to go backwards against P. He says in the battle, nigga, you a stolen scheme that you gave another battle rapper, but originally stole from Queens. That's a shot at me. So I that's the thing. It wasn't meant for everybody else to get. It was meant for me to get, and I got it. So I'm like, that's what we doing. It's just with me, I don't take subliminals. Like if I ever diss you, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna diss you. So I just dissed him straight up. Like, so that's why he blew it out of proportion. He like, oh, you dissed me against JC. When I ever dissed you, I'm like, come on, bro. You dissed me in 2015. I battled JC in 2018.
Wow. It was good. It's good to see you and Hollow's homeboy that was talking through the rounds. Y'all dapped it up after the battle. It was good to see that.
No, I know him.
Right. I'm pretty sure y'all know.
Yeah,
He's always behind Hollow. Were you and Hollow able to dap up? And
nah, I didn't speak to Hollow after the battle. He left. I didn't see him outside at all. Yeah, I didn't see him.
If you saw him though, what would you have?
On my end, bro, I'm cool. But I mean, right. when I seen the Uncle Ryan interview, he felt like he was upset with me. So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm willing to have the conversation because I'm lost, bro. Like I always feel like, and I said like, that's the thing. I wasn't coming from a place of selling the show. I was coming from a real place that like, yo, bro, I feel like you jump out the window mad time, or you do things, even not just with me, and you don't think about what you're doing. You feel me? You know how many times I'm mad with people that I have relationships that are popular in battle rap, bro? I don't run on the internet.
Right. Me neither. I don't do that either. Yeah,
I'm a dick before I say it. And even if we got a quarrel, and it's like, even when me and Hollow first started going at it, look at his standpoint, look at mine. Mine was jokes. Yo, KRS too. I'm still having fun with it. I'm not getting in the bag of like, yo, nigga, da-da-da, I know this happened to you. I know that. Because it's like, yo, you still cool. I feel like you did some whack shit, but I'm not going to get disrespectful or personal because I still got a rapport with you. Like, that be my thing. Anybody I battle, I always come from a jokey standpoint. Now, the jokes may hurt if it's something true, but it's never on nothing personal. I'm trying to, you know what I mean, end somebody. It more be like, oh, you choked in this battle, so I post up a clip of choking, or you did this, or, you know what I mean? What real sick it was when he said the shit about, I want to see Toppin. Remember he said something funny, like, I want to see Toppin twerk. I think that'd be, he said something that was pause-worthy, and I put the video up, but it was never nothing detrimental or serious. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, funny shit. So I don't never even approach it from a grimy standpoint, but it's like, that's how I felt like the energy was with him. Like, you really trying to go for the jugular, and then you bringing up shit and making people think it's more to it. Like, yeah, we're going to talk about Tompkins projects. And now you got people thinking, and then my thing was, the real story to that is somebody else. I just don't want to throw them under the bus, so I left it alone. But that's what I'm saying. He started alluding to mad shit that now you got people, oh, look what Hollow knows on this. So it's like, bro, you started that. We didn't even have to go there.
Does this battle and this win just another notch for your legacy?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not too many stains on Hollow's battle rap career record. Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, the only other battle you think is a definitive loss where people are like, oh, he kind of was mad. And you know what I mean? That was on RBE. So on
Lux,
huh?
And Lux for me.
No, I had Lux winning that battle too, but that was such a great battle. It's
right. Classic.
So it's not effective. But like, in terms of URL, like, that's his clearest loss ever. So
yeah, like, that is true though.
Like he never looked like that.
I had him beating Goods. Had him beating Big T. Had him beating Hitman in Summer Madness. The Surf battle is debatable. I would say probably. You know what I mean? Yeah. Disaster. It was good to see you in Disaster chopping it up a little bit there though, man.
Yeah, word, right? Yo, people that know the history of that's so crazy. Nah, Diz got off of he got off of Twitter for a while. When he came back now, like, as a man, he just was like, yo, I mean, let's put this shit in the past aside. I was being a dickhead at points. I apologize. And you know what I mean? Like, like I said, bro, life is life, man. You want to enjoy it while you're here. You don't want to take things too serious unless you have to. So I'm not holding on to nothing, you know what I mean? From a talent standpoint, I always love what Disaster did. I think he's an incredible writer, incredible lyricist. You know what I mean? We had our quarrels, but even if it crossed the line a little bit, it always came from a hip hop place of either I want to see him do better in battle rap or he wanted me. So, you know, constructive criticism, sometimes it don't come off the right way. Same thing with King Los. You know what I mean? Same thing with Mickey Fax. That's what all that shit stems from hip hop. So that's why I could be cool with all of them now, because it was never nothing about niggas sharpening up their craft. They feel like I could be better. I feel like you shouldn't even be talking about it, because if you come to where I'm at, you know what I mean, I'm gonna show you something. So it ain't really nothing other than that. Like, it was never nothing serious.
Old school battle rap question. That flight to Canada was disaster. Were you nervous at all?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bro, I was nervous as hell for that battle, bro, because it was like that was somebody that could do everything I could do at that time. And at that time, he was doing what I could do on a higher level.
Yeah.
I mean, Disaster already has stood in front of, you know what I mean?
Was that your first grudge match?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, DNA versus Disaster was my first grudge match. Now I think I got what I got, like
3?
4?
I got 3.
Nah. Disaster, Mickey Fax, King Los.
Los, okay. I got Los. My bad. I didn't put Los in it. My bad. I didn't put Los in it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So how many times more this year are you battling?
Shit, I want to do 3 more.
My nigga, you still outside though. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, I feel like
this nigga been battling since 18 years old, and he's still fucking outside, battling at a high clip. Do you sit back and reflect on that? Like, yo, I'm still. Is it harder because you're going through it? Is it harder to sit back and reflect?
Yeah. I forgot. I think somebody on Hip Hop Is Real asked me that, and I said, yeah. Like, I really don't try to do that because it's happening. So it's like, yo, I'm gonna just keep going until the wheels fall off, and then when it's over, I'll sit back and be like, yo, wow, I had this illustrious battle rap career, boom. Because I mean, right now, the only reason why I don't battle as much now, I mean, of course, this time consuming, the money went up, and I got so many other things that I'm involved in where it's like I can't just do it just to do it for the money. Like, right. You know what I mean? I could whip up material in a day. I could go freestyling that battles and probably win 80% of them just because I'm that good. But it's like I want to give it my all, so I really don't take it until I got time to really, you know what I mean, block everything out.
40 Bars made a line about Loaded Lux yesterday. Pause. You sit there in your head. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of lines that you can flip with that thing that 40 said in your head. He's Battle Lux, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Pause.
For sure. Pause.
You and Lux though, man. You see him yesterday at all? Like, yo, my nigga, what's good?
Of course. No, I seen him. Like, that's the thing, right? With Hollow, because I did know him to a certain extent, it kind of drifted off where it became like me and Lux is a grudge match too, but it's a different one. Like, me and Hollow kind of got emotionally invested.
Respectfully, DNA, because I love you, I gotta keep it real with you. I think it's one-sided.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Okay, my bad.
I was about to say with me and Hollow, we both got emotionally invested into it, which made it a grudge. With Lux, it's more of it's a hip hop thing. Like, you know what I mean? When I started watching battle rap, I watched you. You know what I mean? And now I'm at the point where I feel like this is my shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it ain't personal, but you hear it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You hear, like, and I'm the type of person that when I get in there, all that shit, like, and I like I told you, Hollow felt like when I got in there, I was going to look at him like Hollow. Like, bro, I don't sign contracts to get in there and get starstruck when I'm there. Like, that's never going to happen. When I'm there, you just another nigga that's standing in front of me. So I feel like, you know what I mean, it's time. It's been time for a while, but, you know, I'm never going to go against the universe. I'm never going to go against God's plan. So he's going to put me there when it's time. Like, and every time I take another battle, I learn something new, and I'm still getting better. That's the scary part. So, you know what I mean? Like, it should happen this year, man. It should happen this year. Some point this year, for sure.
Summer Madness. No, man.
One of those, man.
One of those, you know what I'm saying?
One of those, man. It should happen sometime this year. But, yeah, man. And if this nigga Easy keep doing what he's doing, man, I'm gonna just sit him down. Niggas out here making variants and all that. He's dangerous, man.
D, man, you know I love you like cook food, brother. I appreciate you, King.
All right, no doubt.
My brother DNA, man.
Got you.